A weird restart of OBS. Here we go. So I won't talk too much over the patch, but maybe a little bit, just so you can see what's kind of going on. Right now, the voice you're hearing is the Vic X over here. Okay. Again, I don't want to talk too much. How's the volume now? I feel like that's probably better. Cool, thanks for that volume on the mic thing. Shout out to Tim. What's up? Thanks for keeping me honest, everybody, by the way, with the audio and all that stuff. So I'm using the IntelliGel planer off screen, syncing up these two parameters to it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's creating this crazy wavetable-y type sounds. I don't know how many times you've seen my modular grid. Come on, man. You asking for all the modules? Come on. So unreasonable. Unbelievable. I'm using the Perkins, which Tim wants to buy. Let me see if I can get an angle on that. We'll jam out on that for a little bit. So really key with the Perkins is you have this shuffle mode, which I've got pretty much every voice is shuffled. And then there's also this groove, so you can shift the groove. Here, I'll do 2 hands to do that. So you hear how the groove changes on this 4th voice. Listen for that. It's playing the hats. That's nice in the pocket right there. Yes, exactly. It's swing meaning shuffle, interchangeable on this machine and in others. I'm just going into Ableton, really. So I'm kind of mixing things there. So I've got the ES8 plus the main stereo sending 2 out, as you can see up top over here. So 6 channels, then the the Perkins is split out. It's all going into the 18 and 20. Yes, 2 IntelliGel cases, 104 HP, and Morphogene. Let's bring that back in. Let's see where that is. Took it out of the equation, but it's back in now. It's doing that sort of low drone. Get the camera back over to it. Hold on. Oh no, we've lost our angle. Let's see if we can find it. Weird old angle. Let's go with it. Canted. I've been going through my sample library and just trying to find stuff that never really worked in another context, and perhaps will work in the Morphogene. I love keeping the morph and the gene size super low. And I'm triggering it with cams, so it kind of just keeps restarting. Was just seeing if I could pick a different reel there. Just trying to get something somewhat rhythmic going here. Yeah, the 3 Versios are really great. Basically, I have Lacrima and Polydactyl basically perma-patched. I'll just kind of run through those. Why not, right? We're here. Take out Incus for a second. So I think the only voice now going is... oh, I still got like Metaloid maybe? I don't even know. I've been kind of repatching as I've been going. But yeah, Lacrima is the one that nobody really knows about. It's kind of what I want from a distortion, so... It's kind of light, it's not as insane as Ruina. I run all sorts of stuff through this. And then right into that is Polydactyl, which is basically Ableton's OTT, so it's a dynamics processor. So I was getting a lot of low end in the Morphogene output, so I was kind of cutting that down a little bit. Maybe we'll bring back in the Metaloid. Yeah, so Lacrima into Polydactyl. And then this third one is sort of the wild card, so I have it on Electus right now. I wonder what would happen if we increase the clock of Electus. Where is that? That's number 5 right here on pairs. We gotta get some modulation in here for the metalloid. It's begging for it. Let's see if I can get a better angle. We never got there, did we? Even worse. So you hear that? There's the shuffle going on with the kicks, which gives it this sort of da-da-da-da-da-da-da instead of just the straight up ones. looking at the chat. I don't even know which is the wobbly hit. Let's see if we can get the. It's probably the ultra perk. Yeah, Stolper Beats is great. Why don't we? I'm almost tempted to kind of reset this a little bit, and we could kind of come up with something new with the Stolper Beats. I'm not using it right now. But yeah, if you get too many swung things, like let's say from the Perkins and then Stolper Beats, and it just kind of turns into a mess. So you kind of do want a traditional sequencer as well to just kind of like hold you down. Maybe it's just doing it with one part, you know, like a hat or a kick or something like that. Taking Perkins out of the equation. Now I've got the Hermod down here, which is sort of, that was what was sequencing stuff. Let's get rid of something. Let's get rid of this Lacrima thing, this chain. Just going to take that out of the equation. Okay, so I've got 3 things being triggered right now with the Stolper Beats, and I'm just gonna make sure that this is going to the right output. So I'm just going to create a kick drum with the Incas, just so we can kind of have something to refer to. I'm going to take out my modulation just for the moment. We might put it back in. There's a kick drum. Give it some wave foldings just so we can get some character out of it. Sure, let's just go with that. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of that noise, transient. I'm not like really a huge fan of that, honestly, usually. Okay, so this is already a Stolpered beat right here. So, got some stuff down here. You know, like there's basically 8 modes that you can kind of go for sort of less janky to more janky, right? And then you have 4 different like styles, each of which have 4 different modes, as denoted by the yellow colors, or the color scheme. And then over here, you know, you can see your pattern. Let me just, maybe I'll take these things out just so we can kind of clear some stuff up. Just trying to see if you can see that a little bit better. I don't know if my lead will be long enough to show you, but yeah, so like I'll go to the least stolpered one. I'll give myself a little bit more snares, so you just turn this knob to give you more, so you can see there's all these different patterns. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll take out the modulation as well with the snare. I want a little bit more hats, so I'll go into my hi-hat 1, and I will increase that. That's cool. So watch what happens when I now go a little bit more stolpered. I'll go a couple down. I mean, that's really cool. That's stolpered. Watch what happens when I go to one of the other styles. Oh yeah, I love that. I wish I had a reverb right now, because Ultra Perk can definitely use some reverb. Actually, I can add it in Ableton. 1 second, guys. A little bit of time delay, right? Okay, we got to modulate those harmonics. Yes, I do have 2 Zadars. I use them in almost every patch. As you can see, every output is going to something. I used to have iDum. I feel like I wasn't at a place of my modular journey where I knew how to use it that well. Ended up selling it to Tim, maybe a different Tim. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It's more like a gate processor, you know, so take that for what you will. Let's go to a different style, or like different stolpering. Whoa, it got weird. let's get something modulating the D tune as well. That sounds really good. Oh yeah. Ooh, I love that. Dude, just letting that reverb eat it up. Get some Perkins back in there. So one of the other things I love to do, and I'll do it right now, it might already be set up this way, is with this Vic, it can actually take an external VCA, which actually Stolper beats can generate, which is super cool. Whoa, let's get a better sound on that guy. You never know what you're going to get out of this freaking thing. So there, the pulsing of the Vic X is being driven by Stolper beats actually, so it's awesome. But you get two envelopes out of it, which you can see over here. They're kind of firing these red guys over here on the left. It's an awesome module, really, and it's dead easy also, and it just really feels like you're playing with a collaborator. Yeah, anyway. The Vic X, Tim, it's pretty much a brand new module. That's this guy. So there's like 9 algorithms here that you can flip on with the switch. He's been working on a lot, and he's actually going to have like 32 algorithms by the time the thing is done, which is pretty sweet, because it's just like, that's so insane, you know, that's so many different voices, right? So I'll just kind of like scroll through a couple of them. So this is some weird thing. Let me take out some modulation as well. So that's sort of the pure sound, if you will. Sort of like what we began the stream on, actually. Totally different mode here. Whoa. Harsh. Right. Another mode here. Here's another one. Somewhat similar. Back to that harsh one. So as you can see, it comes with a sort of DJ style filter. To the left, it's low pass. To the right, it's high pass. And then there's a specific effect that it has as well, which you can pull up by bringing up mix, and there's a feedback, and then there's a couple of controls over here that pertain to that effect. The effect is fixed. It's usually either like what he calls a dungeon reverb or like this weird delay, but it is tied to whatever mode you're on. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Cool. Well, thanks so much, guys, for hanging out with me. I'll definitely be back soon. This is actually my first stream for EMS, so I want to do it a little bit more. Apologies for any tech issues. I know we were like playing with the levels and stuff like that, but yeah, it'll all be dialed in as I do more streams. So thanks, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Talk soon.